How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Capital Gains 500, and today we are taking a quick look at Tesla. And is this mother effer ready to rip, or is it ready to dip? That is the big question we have today. So we're going to start off actually with the daily candlesticks. This is going to give us a nice indication of where is momentum going. Guess where it's going? Easy to look at, easy to tell. To the upside. So we have a lot of bullish momentum. This is the great time to go long, and it seems like 800, 840, 850, 900 is around the realm, right? Could Tesla go back to all-time highs? Quite possible. It's on a beautiful upwards trend. Let's build our line. Let's draw in our lines yet again. There we go. We had a nice beautiful wedge right there. It broke above it. Now we have a new trend line, really following it, respecting it, and bouncing on it. So I'm not scared. Even if we have a pull down, right? Even if we go to 760, 770, I'm not too scared. I would start to get worried if we start going under 760. So that would be a break of the trend line. Then that would maybe go back to our other trend line, which is right here. So that's why I have them. Let's always remember to be careful. You know, anything can happen in the market. Anything can happen with any stock. Just because we have a lot of bullish momentum doesn't mean sellers can just really come out and start pushing the stock down. Also, if we have a negative catalyst, which lately we haven't, which is really good, could also push the stock down. But other than that, we've had a nice, beautiful push to the upside. Consolidation. Right here we had a nice bull flag. As you can see, we broke above it nicely with a lot of I was gonna say with a lot of volume, but the next day had better volume. So volume has been looking good, and now we are consolidating. Let's move into the 30-minute time frame, and there we go. We have a beautiful wedge. Now, easier said than done, right? Easier said than done. If it goes above 790, it'll go easily above 800, I believe. If it goes under 775, 770, definitely it can go all the way to 760. So those are the price points that I'm looking at, and I'm trying to be careful to not get faked out, because at the end of the day, this is a support zone. This is a sell zone. So we would have to start crossing over first in order to take advantage. The way I'm planning to trade this is if we do come up all the way to 790, 793, and it starts to consolidate, I will start looking to go long with some options, but at longer time frames. Longer time frames is next week, right? Maybe October 8th expiries, or even in 2 weeks, which is October 15th. And the way I would handle that so it wouldn't be so expensive would be getting something like the 850 calls, right? 850 calls would be something around $530 for 2 weeks. So that's an awesome position to take for swing trading it. Same thing to the downside. Day trading it, I would get expiries of this week and just really leveraging up, right? Because they expire in 2 days, lesser cost, but taking profits faster. So if we start going long, we break out of this wedge tomorrow at around 785. I would be looking to start taking profits at around 790, 792, 793. Wait for a consolidation, then move out to next week expiries for this move up here, because I don't know if it can happen in 1 day or if it could be a swing. Next, the indices are not looking so good, not looking so hot. The NASDAQ and the SPY are having a little bit of trouble. They've been having quite a bit of sell-offs, right? It was in a nice, beautiful wedge right here, broke to the downside. Now we have another wedge. Can it gain momentum? That's where I'm going to be looking very confident at Tesla, is if the QQQ, the NASDAQ and SPY can recover nicely. Could this be a double bottom and start pushing? First, we definitely need to go above 362 for me to feel comfortable with the indices, but we are in a descending triangle. So if it starts going under 358, definitely a red flag and something you want to be cautious about. Be careful, especially if you're in a Tesla trade, right? If the indices are not helping out, it's time to be very cautious. Even though Tesla can be ripping, it could also come back down. So same thing right here. We have a beautiful wedge on SPY. Definitely more trades that I'm looking at getting in and getting out of is SPY. If it breaks under tomorrow, 434, definitely looking to go short. and take profits around 433 on the dot. And then if it goes lower than 433, then we're looking to go even more options, right? More downwards, maybe 430. And this could be due to a lot of selling pressure, a lot of economic news not being so good in the US, not looking so hot. So this would be a lot of selling pressure on the indices, and that would relate towards Tesla, where it could come up to 790, right, and get rejected. And then we could actually form a bull flag. So this trade is still valid, right? Tesla has a lot of momentum to the upside. Unfortunately, its timing with the indices hasn't been so great, so it could get rejected. So definitely take profits. Remember, don't get greedy. And if it comes up here in this area, 790, 792, gets top heavy, it could fall over just like it did today. Today it fell over. Today had great trading opportunities, same value area, right? 792, 793, fell heavy, double top at the break of the center. It was a great time to go short nicely, take profits around the open, right? This is a nice demand zone, came back in, pull up, broke it, and then it was going lower into the demand zone of the previous day, which was stated around 771, 770, double bottom, and you were able to go long for another beautiful trade, especially trading options that expire in 2-3 days. These gives you great leverage, and this move right here was a nice $200. This move right here was a nice $200-300, and right here to right here again $200-300, depending how far in the money, out of the money you guys pick up your contracts, especially with that supercharged leverage that they expire in 2 days, right? But options carry a lot of risk, and so you always have to do your own due diligence. I'm just letting you guys know that options give you a lot of possibilities to make money in a couple of short moves. These moves were of $5 to $8, which paid out really nicely. But the big move is coming. The big move of a rip or a dip is coming, and that is because we're able to see it on higher time frames. This is the 1 hour, and as you can see, in the 1 hour, it is very possible for this to run all the way to 800 and above, and that is because it would be squeezing out the bears. And if it was to fall under 770, it would be trapping all the bulls and pushing them down, right? I do think even though we would come down, we could consolidate and retest 770 and try to regain it. So I'm actually more hopeful that it'll fall. I'm just being honest, because then we can pick up more bulls, right? We can pick up bulls, and then start ripping it up high, and this move would be a mega move. So I'm actually hopeful that it would fall and hit the support line around here, hit this major support line around 760. This upwards trend would be a nice indication to help the bulls gain some confidence and start getting more momentum towards the upside, and more people could buy the dip. So I'm actually, again, I really would like this to break to the downside, because I still am bullish on Tesla overall. So this could be a nice fake out and a great opportunity to go long. So around here, I would even be considering to go long 800 contracts, 800 strike, not 800 contracts, 800 strike, and maybe 2-3 weeks out. And then the 800, you know, they're not that expensive. For 3 weeks out, you're looking at $2,500, or if you get the 850, $1,000, and it's pretty tradable. As you can see, spread is not that nice looking, but if you're confident, and I'm pretty confident in the setup in this trade, I would love to go long right here for a month out, and that would pay nicely, right? If that contract starts to gain traction as we get close back again to 800, which is what I believe, then, you know, from $500-600, it can go all the way to $2,000. That's a beautiful swing trade. So that's why I'm hopeful it could break. But what are your opinions? What are your thoughts? I'm just trying to, you know, lay my pieces out in front of me. Anything is possible. Anything that I want, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I want the market to do or the stock to do. What matters is what is going to happen, and you just got to be on top of it. Remember, if it goes under here, I'm ready to short, managing my risk. Also, if it goes above here, I'm ready to go long, managing my risk. And in the day, I'm just going to day trade it. I'm just going to scalp it. 5-minute time frame is awesome to look for patterns, wedges, reversals. Again, today was a beautiful trading day. The day before, a little bit choppy. This was choppy, but at the end of the day, you could have done something like this, a nice descending triangle, and it broke this value support zone, this demand zone. It broke it, go short, and you know, just take some profits around here. So again, a 5 minute is giving a lot of opportunity, huge demand zone that then it spiked up. The way to also look at this was descending triangle. You increase your line, it goes above here, it goes above here, go long, take a nice, you know, take a trade, and from here to here, that's $100 to $200 again, depending on your contract. Beautiful move. And there you go. Again, Tesla gives a lot of opportunities, so definitely be on the lookout. If something like Tesla is a little bit too expensive for you to trade, I would definitely recommend and I'll be making more videos on it on SPY, S&P 500 ETF, S&P 500 index ETF. There you go. This is a beautiful giving opportunity to the upside, to the downside, and option contracts are not that expensive, especially with high leverage of 0 OTDs, right? Or 1 day days to expiry, $200, $100, super tradable, and they actually move very nicely. Also, it's been very volatile, so it gives us a lot of opportunity to make money on options. So, but Tesla is a big one, right? To me, Tesla is a big one, but if you want to, you know, practice or take baby steps, definitely trade SPY options first, in my opinion. But yeah, follow me on Instagram, guys. I'm recording my trading journey, definitely showing my trades, my setups, and just sharing what I know and how it's going. Right now it's looking a little iffy, right? This should have been support, but now it's becoming resistance. It came back down to the demand zone, popped up, but this is aftermarket. What happens in the pre-market could be a big sign of what trade setups tomorrow. So if we open up around here, I would actually be looking to go long, not short, unless it immediately falls. Cut the long, go short right away, because I feel like the demand zone is valid and it would pop. If it goes up here, same thing. I think the opposite would happen. So if we're up here, it would sell off a bit before it finds support. Could be around 787 and then start popping up. So something like that. Again, I have to see what the price action tells us tomorrow. So unfortunately, now I'm just kind of coming up with scenarios, but it's good, right? It's good to come up with scenarios. That way I'm coming up with plan A, plan B, plan C, planning out my trade. You know, I use rectangles on WeBull and being like, okay, we're opening up right here, we're above here, or we're above 780, 781. Volume's coming in, looks like we're pushing. I actually want to trade this all the way to 790, and I'll form a little box and jump in and hold my trade till we hit our profit target. And my stop loss would be around under 780, right under 780, get out. So something like that. Again, sorry, now I'm rambling. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, see you guys in the next video. Whoa.